Is there a Rosh Hashanah in December? The answer is yes. Well, sort of. Because tonight and tomorrow during the day, there's a very special Jewish celebration called Yud Tes Kislev, as simple as the 19th of Kislev, which is this evening. Because on this day, something special, something awesome and incredible happened. The original founder of Chabad Chassidut. And every Chabad building that you see, with thanks to Hashem, comes from the line of Chabad Rebbis, starting with the Baal HaTanya, Rav Shneur Zalman of Liadi. And on this day, Yud Tes Kislev, he was released from prison and looked at that as a sign, a siman, to start disseminating Chassidut, Chassidic philosophy, spirituality, mysticism, and bringing it down into the daily moments of life. That's why it's called Rosh Hashanah shel Chassidut, the new year for Chassidut, because it was the beginning of the well springs pouring out forth. Of course, it started with the Baal Shem Tov, but the Baal HaTanya and Chabad, amongst many lights, started a revolution in the understanding of Torah. So just a moment on this Chassidus, because every soul, every Jewish soul, every soul in the world needs to connect to Pnimiyas Torah, the inner Torah, the light of Torah. You can't sum up Chassidut in a sentence, but there are two main components that I saw so beautifully in a book called The Light and Fire of the Baal Shem Tov by Yitzchak Buxbaum, who actually quotes the Rebbe, the sixth Lubavitcher Rebbe, the Rayatz of Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson, that the light of the Baal Shem Tov, the light of Chassidut, comprises of two components, or and Eish, light and fire. And there are two ways to look at it. Light refers to bringing Hashem's presence within us, and fire, Eish, is the ability to take that light and transmute it into passionate love for others. Another explanation, or light, is the Moach, the Torah that we learn that brings us to a higher dimensional consciousness of what it really means to do mitzvot and to be Jewish. And fire is the Lev, is the heart emanating that Torah into everyday life. So that's what Chassidus brought to us, a Torah on fire, fire that ignites your nefesh elokus, your godly neshama that only you have. You have a light in this world, as Rav Shlomo always says, that only you have. It's your specialness, and that's what this is all about. So every single one of you listening, take time to learn Torah Chassidus, the Torah of the inner Torah, the Torah of your soul, the Torah of your heart. And every Torah, when you learn it this way, becomes the original light and fire that Hashem allowed the Baal Shem Tov to bring into the world, the light that brings Mashiach. It brought the importance of Judaism and spirituality no longer being just a checklist. It's not enough just to do mitzvot. Of course, that's amazing and incredible to do them, but it's not enough to just do them. They have to be done with a consciousness and a heart and a transformational sense. This is called Pnimiyas HaTorah, the inner Torah, because the Torah is no longer just something external. It comes so deeply within us.